Hi students, how are you all? Okay, so hopefully this will be the last part of the control and coordination chapter. Okay, and hopefully I hope that you all understood the previous videos regarding the chapter which we covered. So in this video, we will basically cover the chemical coordination in our human body. Okay, as I told in the previous video that our human body is very huge and vast, and neural communication is not enough to communicate with each and every single cell out there. Okay, so each and every single cell present in your body is not getting actually the neural transmission. This neural transmission is limited. See, just imagine our national highways in our country, right? National highways are not there in each and every village, right? Isn't it? National highways are only there in near the cities and all this, isn't it? It's not there in village area, for example, right? So we need some other communication. Right? In the same way, in human body, neural connection, neural communication is happening, yeah, fast, but it is not able to reach each and every cell. So that's why we also rely on chemical communication, a chemical method of communication, chemical coordination in our body. Okay. Largely, this chemical coordination is done by our hormones. Okay. So, what are these hormones? In 9th standard also you have studied, in 8th standard also you have studied. Hormones are nothing but they're chemical substances or biomolecules which actually regulate the body function, maybe activating some function, maybe inhibiting some function, right? Maybe activating some other gland, or maybe inhibiting some other gland, or maybe activating some other process, etc. Basically, switch on, switch off is being done by hormones. Okay, and so we will discuss each major gland related to that and the hormones related to it. Okay, fine. So in my background, you can see, of course, the fastest man on our planet, Usain Bolt, right? He's running fast. Right? Of course, he runs fast. Fastest man, right? Fastest human being on our planet. Now, why I gave him as a background is, I will tell you when I'll discuss one particular gland at that time. Okay. Okay, so before going to the diagram of the glands and its location and what it secretes, we need to have a basic understanding, or we need to just brush up your knowledge regarding our endocrine and exocrine glands. Okay, in your textbook, it's not at all mentioned in detail. Why? Because it's being understood. Because you people in 10th standard, definitely in 8th and 9th, we've been taught about these glands. So I just will brush up. Okay, now two types of glands are in the body: endocrine and exocrine glands. Endo and exo. E and D or endo means something inside. Exo means outside, right? Exoskeleton, endoskeleton, right? In the same way. Endo means outside, inside, and exo means outside. So endocrine glands are those glands which secrete their secretion inside the body, usually in the bloodstream. Okay, they secrete the hormone or chemicals into the bloodstream. Why into the bloodstream? Because it has to far long distance. It has to travel long distances. Okay, so the target site is far. That's why it's entering bloodstream. I told you bloodstream acts like a national highway for transportation, right? That's major role of the blood is transportation, right? So the bloodstream carries the chemicals to far away places. That's the endocrine gland, so endocrine system. Say, for example, you have your pituitary gland, okay, or say adrenal gland, or your even ovary, yeah. All these glands are nothing but endocrine glands. So, as an example, your pineal gland, your thyroid gland, thymus, all these are endocrine glands. So, you are basically going to discuss about endocrine gland. Okay, this chapter. So endocrine gland secretes chemicals which pump into the blood. Why? Because it has to travel long distance. That's why target site is far. Okay. Now, exocrine glands are those glands whose target site is very close. Okay. So it does not need to enter bloodstream. Okay. So now in bloodstream, target site is very close. Example: the sebaceous glands, then the sweat glands, tear glands. Okay, so these glands secrete their secretion outside of the body. See, isn't it? Your sweat comes out, isn't it? So the gland is underneath the skin, right? So there, its location is very near. So such glands are called exocrine glands. Now, just for your understanding, only I told about you this because you've all been taught in the lower class. Okay, fine. See here, so we will discuss each gland and its secretion and starting site. So basically, we are going to discuss about endocrine glands, not exocrine glands. Okay, fine. Don't worry. After we discuss each gland in detail, I will discuss in general by using the diagram. Okay, that I will understand completely. Okay, so one of the most important your gland in your body is pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is also called master gland. Why? Because it controls a lot of other glands, like a master key. And what is a master key? A master key is something which can be used to open many doors, multiple doors, right? In the same way. Pituitary gland is a gland which can activate many glands in your body. Okay, so it's also known as master gland. This pituitary gland is also known as master gland. Now, pituitary gland, how does it gets activated? Okay, now another gland is involved there. That's your hypothalamus. So hypothalamus, the major role, one of the major role is to activate and deactivate the pituitary gland. Okay, so hypothalamus, of course, in your brain section, you understood that hypothalamus actually is part of forebrain. Okay, technical speaking, hypothalamus is part of forebrain, but actually it also has endocrine function. Okay, now hypothalamus, remember, can activate and deactivate pituitary gland through neural communication also. There's a neural communication running from hypothalamus to pituitary gland. If you see the location, I'm showing you 1 second. I'll share my screen and show you the location. See here. You can see here the pituitary gland. This is the pituitary gland. It's located near to your brain, right? Below the brain, you can see. Here is the hypothalamus. See how much close they are located. So from the this one, that is your hypothalamus, there's a neural communication to pituitary gland. Through neural communication also, it can activate the pituitary gland, the master gland. Or there's another way, there's chemical communication. So we are going to discuss chemical communication. So don't think that only chemical communication is happening between hypothalamus and pituitary. No, there's a neural communication also. Okay, coming back here. So the first gland which we are going to discuss is hypothalamus. Okay, the hypothalamus, as I told, is located in the forebrain. The hypothalamus, the secretion of the hypothalamus are called generally as neurohormone. Why neurohormone? Because they are hypothalamus part of the brain, right? That's why neurohormone. Hormone released by the neural nervous system, you can say, right? So neurohormone. Okay. The neurohormones are the hormones secreted by hypothalamus. Question can come: which gland secretes neurohormone? Hypothalamus. Now there are two types of neurohormones. Of course, to activate and deactivate, you need two different switches, isn't it? The same way, neurohormones is a general name, right? Two types of neurohormones are there: releasing hormone and inhibiting hormone. Inhibiting means stopping, releasing means activating it in some gland. Why do you mean releasing hormone? Releasing hormones are those hormones which are neurotransmitters secreted by hypothalamus, which activates pituitary gland for releasing its hormones. Okay, that's what's called releasing hormone of pituitary gland. It activates pituitary gland to release its own hormone. That's a releasing hormone. Okay, the pituitary glands secrete a lot of hormones. Okay, majority of the most famous one is of course your gonadotropins. So when we're discussing pituitary gland, we'll discuss that. Now we are only focusing on hypothalamus. Okay, now hypothalamus, the secretion of hypothalamus is called neurohormones. Two types of neurohormones are there: releasing hormone and inhibiting hormone. Releasing hormone activates the pituitary gland. Inhibiting hormone deactivates the pituitary gland. Okay, fine. So basically, the hypothalamus activates pituitary gland or deactivates the pituitary gland with the help of neurohormones. Understood. An example for releasing hormone is gonadotrophin releasing hormone. What does this hormone do? It activates pituitary gland to release gonadotrophin. That's why it's called gonadotrophin releasing hormone. GnRH is a type of releasing hormone. Example for releasing hormone, gonadotrophin releasing hormone. Example for inhibiting hormone is the somatostatin. Somatostatins inhibit the pituitary gland, stops the release of hormones. The somatostatin is example for inhibiting hormone. Okay, now if you don't remember the example also is fine, but if you want mention this in the answer paper, very good. Okay, so example for releasing hormone, gonadotrophin, in releasing hormone, example for inhibiting hormone, somatostatin. Or if they ask you what are the examples for hormones released by hypothalamus, generally you can answer neurohormones. Or if they again specifically ask you name them, you can tell that releasing hormone, inhibiting hormone. Example, gonadotrophin releasing hormone or inhibiting or somatostatin. Okay, fine. Now, basically, what is the target gland or target organ? Pituitary gland. So the hypothalamus targets pituitary glands to activate or to deactivate. Of course, it's again. So we will discuss pituitary gland. Don't worry. This thing we understood. So hypothalamus is located in the forebrain. It releases neurohormones, which activates or deactivates your pituitary gland or master glands. Okay. Now, two types. So neurohormones are there, which is released by hypothalamus. Number one, it's called releasing hormone. Number two, it's called inhibiting hormone. Okay. Releasing hormone example, gonadotrophin releasing hormone. Inhibiting hormone example, somatostatin. Okay, somatostatin is example for releasing hormone. Okay, have you understood the which gland? Hypothalamus. Okay, so the next gland which I'm going to discuss is something about pineal gland. Now I know here this region is not that much clear. Please forgive me for this. Okay, I'm not. Don't worry. I'm going to read it out as well as through diagrams. I'll explain it again. Okay, so stay focused. So second gland which I'm going to discuss, pineal gland. Now pineal gland is also located near to the your hypothalamus and your pituitary gland. Okay, in that brain region itself, the pineal gland is present. Okay, so again, it is related to it. We can relate that to that with your brain. Okay, so pineal gland is also one of the first glands gets activated. Okay, so pineal gland. Now you all know that even though sometime if you don't if you didn't put your alarm clock and all, if you didn't activate your alarm clock in your mobile or clock, you automatically will wake up, right, during a one particular time, maybe 6 o'clock, maybe 7. But you might be regularly waking up at that particular time even though you have not set the alarm. Why? Because of something called biological cycle. Now this biological cycle is very important. Okay, so here we are going to discuss about a hormone which is directly linked with this biological cycle. Okay, now pineal glands is the gland. What is secretion of chemical hormone? Melatonin. Very important. Melatonin. Now melatonin is also called hormone of darkness. This hormone of darkness, yeah, it's a double hormone, huh? No. Hormone of darkness means it gets activated during the dim light or darkness. Okay, so your brain definitely is light sensitive because of your eyes. So you're getting a signal from the external environment that light is not, it's night time. Okay, so this means that what it does during the less light time, that is the darkness or the night time. During the night time, what happens? The pineal gland starts to secrete melatonin 10 times higher during the during the daytime. Through the night time, the melatonin secretion is nearly 10 times than compared to the daytime. So because of that, what happens? So during darkness, pineal gland secretes melatonin 10 times higher. Because of this, it activates sleepiness. So you basically feel to sleep. You basically go to bed. The feeling of sleepiness is due to because of melatonin. Okay. Fine. Now you'll ask them, so daytime also will sleep. That is because of tiredness and many other factors. That time also melatonin is there. But but generally people will sleep at night. Why? Because of this. So here, because of the less light, what happens? The female gland secretes melatonin 10 times faster, 10 times higher, and because of that, what it does? It activates the sleepiness. So basically, it controls your biological clock. Okay, the pineal gland controls your biological clock. The melatonin is also called hormone of darkness. Okay, they can ask you a question, which hormone is called hormone of darkness and why? Okay, what is the relation of pineal gland and biological clock, etc. Understood? So pineal gland, melatonin, hormone of darkness, sleepiness, and biological clock. These are the keywords. Okay, hope you understood this. Don't worry, the diagram I will explain it once more. Next gland is the most important gland in your body. Okay, it's also called master gland, as I told you before. It's pituitary gland or the master gland. And the pituitary gland contains a lot of organs and hormones. The pituitary glands also secretes lots of hormones. Also, it's not necessary to discuss all the hormones right now in the 10th standard. Okay, but we are going to discuss some important hormones which we can remember. Okay, now they secrete all the growth hormones basically which are involved in the metabolism of your body for your growing and all these things. Some hormones are required. These hormones are secreted by pituitary gland and the master gland. They're simply called growth hormones, GH. Then you also have gonadotropins. These hormones can activate your other organs in your body, okay, glands in your body, especially even your reproductive or glands like ovary or testes are being actually controlled by pituitary through gonadotropins. Okay, now the one hormone which I should mention here, which is also very important and interesting, is oxytocin. Okay, the oxytocin is very important hormone. Why? Because it's also called birth hormone. Okay, see, during the birth time, during the delivery time of the mother, what happens? The uterus wall contracts. Uterus wall contracts. When the uterus wall contracts, the baby is pushed outside. There's a push from inside also. Not only the doctor's pull, the uterus also pushes the baby outside during birth, childbirth. Okay, why? So this uterus contraction is due to a hormone called oxytocin. Okay, so this oxytocin hormone stimulates the contraction of uterus. Okay, oxytocin. Also, oxytocin is very important for milk production. After the childbirth, baby needs a mother's care, right? Milk. Now, that milk secretion, activation of the mammary gland is again is done by oxytocin. So, oxytocin for the females is very important. Okay, even males also have oxytocin, but in the males case, the role of oxytocin is not completely understood. Okay, by the scientific community. The female oxytocin has these roles. Okay, and because it is related to birth, see, related to the birth of the baby as well as for the activation of mammary gland, it's also called birth hormone. Just like previously, melatonin was called hormone of darkness. Oxytocin was called birth hormone. Okay, wow. Then gonadotropin, I told you, gonadotropin activates other glands in the body, especially your reproductive glands. Okay, so now the next three glands we are going to discuss is thyroid and parathyroid. They are located in the same place. Okay, thyroid and parathyroid, and thymus, which is located a little bit below. Okay, don't get confused between thymus and thyroid. Both are different glands. Okay, thyroid gland, the first one we are going to discuss. Now you might have heard about a disease called goiter, right? Where this particular neck area gets swollen up, right? Isn't it? Because of lack of which mineral? Iodine, isn't it? Right? So because of iodine, because in the diet iodine is not there, that's why this particular disease actually was occurring. But what government did? Government actually legalized that all the salt producing companies should iodize the salt. So that's why it becomes iodized salt, because all the salt contain iodine. So that's why because now in our diet we need iodine. Okay, now why we need iodine? Now here, the thyroid gland needs iodine to produce the thyroid hormones. If iodine is not in your body, the thyroid cannot produce a particular type of thyroid hormone. Okay, and because of that, the proper metabolism does not happen in your body. Fine. So thyroid gland, that is the gland which secretes the chemical hormone is thyroid hormones. Calcitonin, C-A-L-C-I, calcitonin, thyroid hormones. But there are two types of thyroid hormones not required. If you're interested, just listen. Thyroid hormones, two types are there. And I told you that iodine, right? Iodine is released by one particular thyroid hormone called thyroxine. Thyroxine. Another one is triiodothyronine. That was detail we are not required. Or what you need to learn is thyroid hormone secretes thyroid. So thyroid gland secretes thyroid hormones and calcitonin. Okay, these are the hormones released by thyroid gland. Now, what are the function? Both are involved. That is thyroid hormones. Both thyroid hormones are involved in metabolism in your body. Okay, as well as calcitonin, especially is related to calcium absorption and release. Calcitonin, okay, into the bloodstream. Now, parathyroid gland, again, this is function-wise both are very similar. Parathyroid, hormones released by parathyroid is parathyroid hormones. Okay, the parathyroid hormones, what is the function again? Calcium absorption and release. Okay, into the bloodstream. Okay, blood calcium level is controlled by parathyroid and calcitonin. Okay, so understood thyroid and parathyroid, very simple, very easy. Location in the diagram to the 2-8. The thymus. The thymus is very interesting, you know. Why? Because in the small babies, right, children below the age of 13 and 12, means the toddler and the kids, all this, this age children till say around 6 standard, till 6 standard and all, the thymus is very big and it's actually very strong. And major function of thymus is nothing but it produces T cells. You remember T cells, which gives immunity, antibody production, right? Is present in thymus, right? So this particular thymus is very strong and big in children's. But as the child attained the age of puberty, okay, you know that what is puberty, right? So by this time, all of you are already have attained puberty biologically, right? So what happens after attaining puberty? This particular gland, that is thymus gland, starts to decrease in size. So when you grow older, say for example, in my case, I'm a man, adult. In my case, again, my thymus is much more smaller than your thymus. Your sister, brother's thymus will be much more bigger than your thymus. Okay, so as you grow older, the thymus decreases in size. Okay, and that's why the old people have very less immunity. Why? Because thymus has decreased. Okay, so actually that is something biologically being controlling your death. Actually, ultimately, because immunity is not there, you will get infected and you will die. Anyway, this thymus is programmed in such a way that you have that protection, early protection in your childhood. But later on, what happens? After the puberty, the thymus size decreases, so your T cell production also decreases. Till then it keeps on decreasing and it's deposited by fat in that area wherever it has decreased. Okay, the hormone released by thymus is thymosin. Okay, Thymocin, thymosin. Thymus releases thymosin, which actually produces T cell or the immunity cell. Okay, thyroid hormones and calcitonin. Parathyroid hormones. Thymus, thymosin. Okay. Okay. Then last 3 glands which we are going to discuss is pancreas, adrenal, testis, and ovary. The pancreas, as you know, right, you studied in your first chapter also. Pancreas is also secretes the pancreatic juice. Also, it also acts like an endocrine gland and secretes insulin. You might have heard about this term, insulin, right? Insulin You might have heard that a lot of diabetes patients used to take this insulin, right? Injection, right? Isn't why they are taking it? We will discuss that. Now, insulin is actually a hormone. Okay, insulin is a hormone actually which can control the blood sugar level. Okay, the blood sugar level is controlled by insulin. If insulin is there naturally in your body, what happens? It can keep your sugar level under control. Okay, now, but you know what? Due to certain mutation, what happens is some people are not able to produce this insulin. Okay, okay, they're not able to produce this insulin. So what happens? Definitely, the blood sugar level goes up. Okay, so that time they need an artificial insulin or the insulin from outside the body. That's why they're taking insulin injection. Usually daily they will take to control their body sugar level. Insulin. Okay, so insulin they're taking injection, but natural insulin is there in normal humans. Natural insulin is present in our body, which is secreted by what? The gland is pancreas. Pancreas secretes insulin. Okay, remember always that, very important. Now, what is the role of insulin? It controls the blood sugar level. Right, easy. The second one, adrenal gland. Now, this is the gland in the beginning I told you, right? I told you Usain Bolt picture, right? Wait a second, I'll tell you that. I will show you this. Okay, here in this picture you can see, right, in my background, Usain Bolt, right? Usain Bolt is running very fast, isn't it? Now, of course, because of a hormone called insulin. Okay, now insulin, sorry, I'm very sorry, not insulin, adrenaline. Okay, now adrenaline is a hormone which actually functions like an emergency hormone. Okay, like an emergency hormone. Okay, how? Okay, I will tell you. See, adrenaline hormones released by adrenal gland. Adrenal gland is present just above the kidney. Okay, both sides. Now, this adrenaline hormone, what it does? This adrenaline hormone is released by adrenal gland to the bloodstream. Of course, endocrine gland, right? And where it goes? It goes to heart. The adrenal gland goes, the adrenaline hormone moves to the heart. Okay, now this adrenaline hormone goes to the heart and it makes the heart to work much more harder, faster. So this adrenaline gland makes the heart pump faster. So heart rate increases, heart pressure increases, heart pumps the blood faster. Why? Because more blood flows, more blood is directed towards your muscles. Okay, for both in legs and hands. Why? Maybe to make you ready to fight. Okay, or to make you ready to run. Okay, maybe from a threat, maybe from, or you are getting ready to fight with someone, okay, or to slap someone. So that emergency situation, right? See, for example, imagine when a snake comes in front of you, what will do? You'll simply stand there and watch, right? No, you will not do that, right? The body will react, isn't it? The body, goosebumps will come, and your body will get ready to run, and energy will come to your body actually, even though you feel weak actually mentally, but your body actually is very powerful during that time. Okay, and what happens? You will run faster. Okay, maybe much more faster than Usain Bolt, God knows. But that energy, that emergency thing, power is actually given by the adrenal gland. So adrenal, how? How means it makes the heart to pump faster. When the heart pumps blood faster, the blood is supplied to all your muscles much more faster. So oxygenated blood reaches your muscles much more faster, and because of that, the muscles can utilize the oxygen more often. Okay, more oxygen can be used and more energy can be created. Cellular respiration can happen, right? Basically, so the muscles can. Okay, so we are just pumping more blood to the muscles. So somehow it has to be compensated, right? So what happens? The blood supply to the digestive system and the skin is actually decreased. Because of this emergency situation, the blood which usually used to flow to the digestive system and the skin is actually diverted to the muscles. Okay, actually muscles expand, it blocks the artery which carries the blood towards the digestive system and skin. So basically what happens? the supply of blood is limited towards the digestive system and skin, and that blood is diverted to the muscles. Why? Because muscles need more energy. Okay, that time, that's why. So this adrenal gland release adrenaline for this particular function. Okay, hope you understand. But testis and ovary, from a lower class, you're studying 8th standard onwards. I hope you know this already. Next chapter also we will discuss in detail. The testis and ovary, of course, releases the testis releases the male testosterone, and the ovary in the female releases estrogen. Testosterone is also called male sex hormone. Estrogen is also called female sex hormone. Now, both of these hormones are related to the production of gametes. Testosterone activates the testis to produce spermatozoa sperm. Estrogen activates the ovary to produce ovum or egg, right? So this is the function of testis and ovary, not much in detail. They are actually controlled by the pituitary gland and your master gland. Now we hopefully will teach you the diagram. Okay, so let me share the screen and teach you the diagram. Okay, hopefully you can see actually this, isn't it? Okay, now, yeah. The major endocrine system. Now this, for the kind information, this side actually is male and this side is actually female. All the difference is that your testis and ovary. So that alone is the major difference. Other than that, there's no much difference. Okay, one sec. Yeah. Now, the first gland which we discussed is hypothalamus. Now, hypothalamus is not given here. Hypothalamus is located somewhere here. Okay. Hypothalamus is located somewhere here. One second. Hypothalamus is located somewhere here. Fine. The hypothalamus, what is the function of hypothalamus? Hypothalamus secretes neurohormones which activates pituitary gland. Okay, fine. You already discussed that, so go back and see what are the hormones specifically released by the hypothalamus. Now, the most important gland of our body is pituitary gland. Okay, pituitary gland. Now, pituitary gland is located, of course, near to the brain. Pituitary gland is also called the master gland. I told the pituitary gland secretes oxytocin. Right? Oxytocin is an important hormone, so it's called birth hormone. Why? Because it activates the contraction of uterus. Also, it activates the mammary gland to produce milk. So, and also it controls all the major glands in our body. So that's why it's called pituitary gland. It's also second gonadotropin, which activates and deactivates your reproductive hormones. Okay, so that is your pituitary gland, the master gland. See the location near the brain. Then the next one is pineal gland. Pineal gland, I told you that pineal gland actually secretes a special hormone called melatonin. The melatonin is a hormone which is also called hormone of darkness. Okay, because it gets secreted 10 times higher during the darkness time or the night time. Because of that, your body feels to sleep. So sleepiness effect is created by your melatonin hormone released by pineal gland. Okay, fine. Then the next one is the thyroid gland. See, thyroid. The parathyroid is located just here itself, same location. Okay, the thyroid gland, I told you, thyroid gland and the parathyroid gland. Thyroid gland releases thyroid hormones and calcitonin. Parathyroid gland produces parathyroid hormones. They're related to their function is body metabolism. Major function is calcium production and absorption. The parathyroid gland also is relies on iodine. Okay, if the iodine is not there in your diet, what happens? It can develop a goiter here. Okay, why? Because the thyroid glands are not produced because thyroid gland needs iodine for production of thyroid hormones. It is one of the ingredients. That's why. The thymus is the location of thymus near to just above your heart actually. The thymus, I told you, when a child grows older, the thymus also increases till puberty. After puberty, its size decreases and it goes on decreasing. Okay, now thymus releases what? Thymosin. Okay, now that hormone is related to the production of your T cells, the immunity cells. Okay, so that's why it's important. Okay, and always remember this is the only gland which decreases its size with the age. Okay, the thymus. The thymus also you should remember is location. Okay, and don't get confused between thymus and thyroid glands. Both are different. Okay, okay, fine. Now moving on to the next gland, adrenal gland. See the adrenal gland location just above your kidney. Now, adrenal gland secretes by adrenaline hormone. I told you this adrenaline hormone goes to the heart, and heart pumps faster. When heart pumps faster, the blood is supplied to the muscles, okay, and higher amount. And because of that, what happens? Your body can run fast. You can utilize oxygen much more higher level. Okay, so that's the function of adrenal gland with adrenaline hormone. Okay, fine. See location view above the kidney. Then you have pancreas. Now pancreas releases insulin, I told you. Now insulin controls the blood sugar level. If insulin is not in the body, you will become diabetic. Okay, so you have to take insulin via injection. Okay, so the insulin, it controls blood sugar level. Fine. Then going on to the now female body here, the ovary produces what? Ovum. Ovum is the female gamete. Now in the male's case, the testis produces what? The sperm, which is the male gamete. So hopefully you understood the location of each gland and its function. Okay, it's very important. Please go through this video again and again, watch it again and again. And please, I'm telling you to take down the note. Don't lose upon this. I know many of you are sitting at home simply and not taking it seriously. When you will come back to the school, definitely we will check your notes. So please write the notes, not on the notes here on from the video. Watch the video, write on the notes, especially what I'm writing on the board. Okay, and hopefully I'm expecting this when you come back, when you're coming back when school reopens. Okay, fine. So hopefully, okay. Now, just note down this page number 125 in your NCERT textbook. If you don't have textbook, I told you just download the PDF file. 125, page number 125, activity 7.4. There one box is there of the glands, hormones, and function. I told you everything, so just fill the gaps there. They have given the hormone, but they are not given the gland. So somewhere gland is missing, somewhere the hormone is missing, somewhere function is missing. So please write down this and complete the box. Okay. Okay, so hopefully understood. So with this video, we have successfully completed the entire chapter, control and coordination in detail. Now you have this resource, always you can access this resource. So whenever you need to review, just go to this YouTube, watch this as much you can, and please remember this, all these things, make notes and do well. Now the thing is, the important thing which we are going to do is, I'm going to ask questions related to this chapter in tomorrow in the Google Classroom. So tomorrow I don't know if other teachers have given any class as a schedule. If they have given, then I will change it. Otherwise, tomorrow I will message you on WhatsApp group. And, I will upload some questions, and from the videos which I taught you, that is from this chapter, let me see you are able to answer. Okay, so hopefully all are good. Be safe, don't go outside, okay, and stay safe, be happy. Anurag signing out. Bye.